doody doo da, howdy doody day. Welcome to Mic'd Up. I am your host Chase, and I have my co-host here, Ruth. Hi. And guests, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tommy. I'm in 8th grade, and
Fowler.
I'm at Fowler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to know exactly where I am. And I am on the show because they tried to get me on like 4 times, and I kept being busy, so that's my fault. But I'm here now,
Archery.
and I got this kid.
Uh, my name's Liam. I go to Fowler with Tommy, and I'm in 8th grade. And the reason I'm on the show is 'cause they asked Tommy, and Tommy asked me.
Because we're best friends.
Power
Yeah.
bestie.
Power bestie.
I'm kidding.
Besties.
I'm kidding.
Okay, guys, it's been a while since we recorded because of the musical, and I know you both helped out and were part of the musical. So, what was your favorite part of Fowler's musical, Mean Girls Junior?
I really liked just like I like the music. Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
I like the
Okay.
music.
Great.
Okay,
I like-
tech team.
I like the story. Oh yeah. I was in the play. I wasn't on stage. I was backstage.
What
I
do you
was-
mean, guys? He was Regina. He was Regina. What do you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I did like the tech, the audio. Yeah, played all the songs.
Hi,
Um,
Damien.
Hi guys, I played Damien. I was on stage. And it was a blast. I had so much fun. My favorite part was opening night, being out there, and I was sitting backstage, and I was talking to Audrey, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna throw up," and and it was because my stomach hurt so bad because of the nerves, and then it was just the feeling of going out there, and then like it immediately went away once I like stood up. It was great. And getting to meet, well, not meet, but like get close with all the people that were in the cast. That was
Especially the 7th graders. Zoe, wherever you are, Zoe, we love you.
awesome. Yeah. Getting to meet everybody. It was great. It was an absolute blast, and I'm glad that I could be a part of it.
And you had such a great role, too. Like,
I did.
I'd actually love to be Damien.
Damien was so fun.
My audition, I went for Janice, Damien, and Gretchen, and I ended. Oh, and Kevin G. But I also got Kevin G. So woohoo!
I just want to say that I have heard from a lot of parents and kids that like didn't know you until Kevin G.
Me?
Yeah, but they were like, who played Kevin G? Because I like that was the best part of the show.
Really?
Yes, Sal's dad.
Wait, I'm actually honored.
Sal's
what?
dad was like talking about how much he loved Kevin G. It was great. Yeah,
That's
you were
actually
you
so
were
nice.
like the Joey Primo this year.
Let's go. Wait, I actually
It
had
was
like
kinda peak.
some silly lines this year. If we don't know, I tried to sneak Boom Shakalaka in as many lines as I could, and I was able to sneak 3 in 30 minutes.
Oh.
Boom Shakalaka.
Boom boom.
Anyways, Ruth, do you have another question for us?
What? Oh, right. I'm sorry. So I just want to first question, or was it second? I'm sorry. I'm losing count.
Dum
So you both are in WAVM, right? Obviously. Why did you guys join WAVM?
I joined WAVM because of Tommy. Yeah. So remember in 6th grade, you and Sarah and Ben invited me and Max on your radio show.
about that.
Yeah.
Wait, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And because of that, the next year I got my own radio show with these 2 other kids, Liam and Max. Max has been on this show before. He was on, which episode was it? Episode 2, right?
Was it?
Oh yeah, it was Max and John. Yeah, we had them on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was really
Yeah.
fun.
John also joined our show. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, right. Tommy?
I was sitting in
He's kind of like the powerhouse of like the entire 8th grade group that's in WAVM because
True
I
that.
low key joined because of him and Sarah.
I low key influence guys. I'm kidding. I was sitting in Mr. Cotter's homeroom in 6th grade. It was like the second week, and little Ben came in, and I'd never met him before, but he was walking in with Sarek, who's my best friend, and they came up to me and they're like, "Tommy, did you know that there's a radio station at the high school? And I'm like, shut up. And then they told me all about it, and I'm like, okay, so how do I do this? And they got me a form, and I signed up, and we did a radio show for the first year called MTRS. Actually, no, it didn't have a name for the first year. Then the second year, Max joined, and we named it MTRS, and we've been doing it ever since. And I love radio. I love the show, and especially like just outside of the show too. You know, getting to do all this stuff, meeting all these people. I have like so many friends that I would never have like connected with that are like high schoolers from WFM. And I'm hoping that I'll get to continue to do this, and I'll be a bigger part. It'll be great. I'm super happy.
You know, I originally always thought that MTRS was like an abbreviation for all of your names. I was like, Max, Tommy, Sarek, Ren.
Yeah, we forgot about Ben.
Yeah.
Oh my
It stood for
Music trivia radio show.
yeah, and then we literally like 3 weeks ago we were sitting in the booth talking about how it didn't make sense anymore because we don't do trivia anymore. So we're like, you know what? We're just gonna change it to MTBS because then it is Max, Tommy, Ben, and Sarek. So the name of the show, if you didn't know, is MTBS now.
But you guys made sweatshirts for
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
We can't really wear them.
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, you could just like use like that.
I'll make
acrylic
new
paint.
ones.
Yeah.
I'll make new ones. I have a whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
When you said like little Ben and little Sarek like walked up to you, I imagined that. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my gosh. I
Ben
can't imagine that.
Ben is the pictures I have of Ben as a child are my favorite pictures.
Oh
I have a photo of him in like kindergarten on my phone, but I don't think I can share that here.
Really?
No.
Chase, you should show me.
Okay. What is your favorite childhood memory?
You can go. I have to think.
I gotta think on this one, but I'm gonna think really fast and keep talking until.
Go, 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 go.
Okay.
go.
Okay. So, oh, I can't think of one.
Oh.
We're literally in
okay.
childhood right now. You could just like come up with like.
Okay, well, I have one that's recent, and then if I think of one from a really long time ago, I'll say it too. But in October of last year,
2024 or 2023?
2024,
Okay.
I went out to Minuteman Airfield with my dad and this guy I know. His name's David, and he's awesome. I love David and my dad. And David took us up in his little, I think it's a Cessna. He took us up in his little plane, and we flew over my house and my neighborhood, and I saw my neighborhood and school, and it was awesome. It was one of the most surreal experiences because it's like you'll never see everything you love so small and like far away, unless you're like close, and you can't do that on like a commercial plane.
Yeah. Wait. Real.
So we
that's
were
so true.
we were flying just below the clouds, and you could see everything. It was one of the coolest experiences of my life.
That
Wait,
must
because
be
that's like
really
low key
nice.
cool.
Yeah. It's the first time I ever went up in a small plane, but it definitely won't be the last. I gotta get my pilot's license.
I watched a video of Mr. Beast going in this $1 plane.
Oh, but you also watched. I watched that too.
All right. So my favorite childhood memory, I've had a lot of them, but now that like they're asking me to think of one, it's kind of hard to think of one. So like one that comes to mind was like I was like 6 or 7, and it was Halloween. Stop. It was like Halloween, and my dad, he works he's a teacher, but he works with kids whose like parents are in the Air Force. So he knows a lot of people who are in the Air Force, and we got to go trick or treating in one of those Air Force like what's it called? It's just like it was an area where like tons of people, yeah, but it wasn't like a base. Like it was tons of houses, and like everybody who lived there was in the Air Force.
Is it the one in Bedford?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where my dad works.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is Hanscom? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We went there, and we went trick or treating there for Halloween, and we got to meet this guy who's like really important. I forget what rank he was, but he was like it's like a high rank. I forget which one it was. Tommy, can you like list off some of them?
I met a lieutenant once.
Oh, you need to take the mic, dog.
I met a lieutenant once. There's general, captain, admiral.
I'm pretty sure he was either the lieutenant or the general, which is pretty cool. And we met his cats.
That's so Sigma, boy.
Oh, I thought we agreed not to do that.
No.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, Tommy wants to say something.
Thanks, Liam. It's me now. Okay, so when I was like 6, my dad took me up. He didn't tell me where we were going. He just told me get in the car, and I was scared for. I'm kidding. We went up to New Hampshire to like Portsmouth, and we got out of the car, and it was like, it was late at night. It was past my bedtime, and we were in New Hampshire. I was like, what are we doing here? And we walk into this high school, like this high school gym, and in front of me, guess what was set up? It was a Lego BattleBots course. Like, for my 6 or 7-year-old mind, that was pretty much the coolest thing that could have happened to me ever. So, I don't know what's going on, and I walk in and it's just all Legos that move with computers, right? So I had so much fun. I got to meet the guy who was like, there was a dude commentating the robot fights. His name was David Price.
Thank you, David Price.
Thank you, David Price. Yeah, it was the coolest thing ever. And at the end of the show, this was right after the Harambe incident, the gorilla. It was. That was 2016. Yeah. But they had a Lego gorilla named Harambe, like set up in one of the displays, 'cause the whole room was like covered in tables that all had like Lego modular pieces, so they could like make courses for these robots. So he takes me over and shows me the course, and then he pops out the giant gorilla statue, and he gives it to me, and it's still on my desk to this day. Harambe. No, it's like brick built, but
Oh.
it was like
Oh.
decoration, and he didn't need it, so he gave it to me. He didn't need to do that, but he did, and it's now one of my like most treasured little things.
Buzzing awesome sauce.
Really awesome.
Ruth actually needs to get me a charger because my phone's at 6, and if my phone dies, then I'm screwed for the rest of. I'm messed up for the rest of the night. So, Ruth, you can go skedaddle, get your charger while I ask the next
Aw, man.
question. Pretty
Okay,
please with the cherry on
fine.
top.
Sure.
I'm making her do my work. Okay. Next question. Oh, I had a good one. Do you guys have any memories from your kindergarten year?
Oh my god. Dude. Okay.
Okay.
That was a
All right. So, I've a lot. My first one and one of my favorites was John. He was on the show. We met in kindergarten, right? This kid Adam, right? He took brown paint. He told John it was chocolate milk, and John started drinking the brown paint. It was really funny. Okay, Tommy, do you have any?
Flabbergasted, what?
I don't have any like specific memories that immediately came to mind, but I don't know if this was kindergarten, but I remember I had 2 friends named Enzo.
Enzo?
I
yeah,
remember him.
you know one of the Enzos, and
Enzo.
then there was this other Enzo who moved when we were in like 3rd grade.
No, I remember the other Enzo.
Yeah, but so we were standing outside at the play structure. He was telling me about how his house got robbed.
Are
And
we
it was-
Oh my
are we
God.
serious or slash
I don't
joking?
remember if it actually happened. I don't think it did, but I had nightmares for about 2.5 years after that.
Did you think you were gonna get robbed?
That's a very long time. That's crazy.
It's awful.
Ruth, I don't ask you a lot of questions, so do you have any kindergarten memories? Since you're like the only one here that hasn't been to OG Green Meadow.
Kindergarten memories. I mean, I came here in the U.S. around like 5 years ago, actually, and honestly, I don't remember any kindergarten memories except I just really miss my friends. Honestly.
Rest in
Sigh.
peace, Ruth friends. My condolences.
Hey, they're not dead.
I don't think they're dead.
They're all
Isn't
the way
that
in the Philippines, which is my home country.
MB,
Yeah.
dog. MB.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask another question?
Oh. Okay, we're all in band here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all here in band.
Yeah.
Your
Yep.
dream instrument and why?
My dream instrument?
Like,
yeah.
if you don't play it already, then what do you want to play?
Well, I already played the tenor saxophone. I just recently switched to that. I mean, if there was any instrument that like do you mean like if I switch to it, like I instantly know like how to play, or like
it's
I
up
would
to
have
you,
to learn?
really.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, I like learning how to play an instrument so then I can brag, like, oh, it took me so long to learn this instrument. you
That's
know?
so real.
I mean, the guitar is pretty cool.
Electric
like,
or acoustic?
I mean, either one's pretty cool. Yeah, but like electric can be romantic. Like, really depends.
Like, if you just shred for the love of your life, like, I love you, and then you start shredding.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I play the stand-up bass right now, and
W.
I'm really bad at it.
Oh, not W.
But
It's okay.
if I could play any instrument and to be really good at it, it would be the stand-up bass.
Clap?
Yeah. No, I mean, I love it. It's so much fun, and I just need to like practice and stuff. And I played saxophone for 2 years, and I really wish I got good at it because saxophones are so cool.
They are actually.
Yeah.
Ruth, do you have any? Wait, did we already
I
cover
was
this
playing
question
Jingle
like
Bells.
ourselves?
I don't think so. No.
It's been a while since we have
Yeah.
covered this question ourselves, so I just want to share my own
Okay.
answer. Okay. Me personally, I'm learning how to play the electric bass guitar. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Unfair.
I have. Every Wednesday. Later tonight, I might be playing at a service group with my bass. I know it is on my bucket list to start doing electric guitar. I've done piano. I do flute. I know marimba. I tried to do drums at one point, but I wasn't really into it. But not to fit into Asian stereotypes, but I really want to do violin. I really want to do violin.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, like
That's
it
pretty
was
cool.
actually I started doing piano just so I could do violin, but you know. Your turn, Ruth.
Actually, I wouldn't like. Sorry. The first instrument I've ever played was like the piano. Like I had lessons when I was like younger. Maybe I was 8, but I stopped because I had to move here. And the next one was guitar, the acoustic. Until my sister got her electric, I used that. I'm trying to get better at that because we're actually building a band.
Yeah, Midnight Grooving probably rebrand. I don't know. We don't know what
Yeah.
we're doing with it, but we're getting it off the ground.
Yeah, we'll
finally,
let you
so.
guys know once we're.
Shirley Temples, look out.
Yeah, and I used to play the electric bass. I'm still working on it. Still trying to learn some more notes
Yeah.
because I love the bass. And I'm currently like playing the alto sax. So, but the only instrument I really want to play right now is like Chase, the violin, because my sister used to play the violin. I wanted to be like her, like as a younger sister, like the youngest. I want to be like my sisters. She had a violin. I was like, when could I play that? I want that. So, the violin, I guess.
For our band, it's me playing the bass, Ruth on guitar, and then Faith is our friend Faith from our first episode, I think. She's learning guitar, she's learning acoustic, and she also is really good at singing.
Yeah,
She's good at singing. She is good.
You have.
I'm also taking vocal lessons myself, so
Yeah.
but we low-key need to like get on lookout for a drummer.
Oh yeah, guys, if you're a drummer and maybe around our age, or maybe I don't know.
As
Yeah.
long as you're not like an adult, we literally don't
Yeah,
care.
like if you're a drummer, we're looking for one right now. Like we've been looking for months.
Lil, come back. We'll
I
take
get
back your
Lil,
offer.
join
Get
us,
Noel.
please.
No,
Get Noel.
No, Noel is Noel. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but if you are, my personal opinion is that you are really scary. He's actually super scary.
What?
Find him scary?
I'm sending this to him.
No!
He'll probably watch it either way. Don't do that?
Noel is actually like one of my best friends.
He's
so
cool,
nice.
but he's like super scary.
He is in no way scary. He is. What?
What?
Oh no, Noel. He's literally the best. I don't think I've ever met anybody that doesn't like Noel.
He's one of those people in our district where like they're really cool to the point I'm scared to talk to them. Like there's great big stuff guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that a
I-
nickname?
yeah.
Tommy's just friends with people who are like a lot older than him.
Yeah.
It's kind
There's
of weird.
a lot of seniors that I really want to talk to, but I'm really scared that
Talk
they're gonna make
to.
fun of me.
Oh, that's so real, Chase.
I've only talked to like three, and they're really cool. Seniors, you're cool, I guess.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I
we know
guess?
Tommy. Tommy, we know. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I miss the seniors from last year. Sydney, Antonio, I miss you so
Oh,
much.
I love Sydney Antonio. I love you so much. Where are you?
Anyways, we kind of sidetracked. So, next question. What is an influence your parents have on you and why?
An influence that my parents have on me is that. Hold on, I have to think. Tommy, do you want to go? Do you? Okay.
I've learned a lot from my parents. My mom has taught me how to be really nice, and I do that like I'm gonna say solid 35% of the time.
A lot of people say that you're an old man in a child's body.
I literally
Oh.
am. And my dad has taught me how to speak well. Like whenever I'm in front of a camera or like just in front of a lot of people, I don't really get like scared that much, and I can kind of just like go with it.
Guys, this is the NJHS president and the student
Real.
council president right
Yeah.
here.
Yep. I
Yep.
don't know why you guys voted for me.
What?
I mean, yeah.
You were the only option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
No, I mean, I'm glad that I got that 'cause it makes it so much easier to be social when you like I can just talk and I don't like it doesn't bother me if nobody listens.
We're like exact opposites on like the like popular extrovert.
I'm
like-
not
not popular, like on the extrovert like
We're not
spectrum.
getting into this rabbit hole.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing that. Whatever.
Okay, so way my parents have influenced me is that my mom, she's taught me to be like nice to everyone, be extremely like welcoming, and my dad always tells me to not care about like what other people think. I only have one hand. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say.
Go.
Oh,
Face-
me? Always about academics. B stands for bad. A stands for
Oh.
awesome. I'm
Okay.
just playing. Honestly, just stick to what you're doing and stick with it because my mom, I've always wanted to switch instruments in band, but she's always like, well, if you do, you'll just keep on switching instruments and then if you move that into real life, then you'll get nowhere in life. So I got to stick with what I love. And even if I start to hate it, do it for the bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it for the bag.
Yeah. The way my parents influenced me. My mom would like, 'cause since it's like middle school, there's like a lot of drama you don't want to be in. And like so much happening in my group. I don't want to talk about it, but I've been telling my mom some of it. I don't want to tell her a lot. 'Cause
My
I
mom
know
knows
she's
all
always
about
stressing.
you.
Okay.
My mommy loves
My
you.
mom would always tell me that if someone would like, what do you call that, bully me or anything, just stand up for yourself.
Real
like-
preach.
And it doesn't matter what other people think. Just because if you think about what other people think, that just prevents you from like doing what you want to do. So,
I
Yeah.
can be who I want to be.
but honestly, I still think much about what everyone thinks. So that's something I gotta work on. Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Uh-uh.
I have something that ties into this. Something memorable you've been told that has stuck with you. He needs to think, guys. Let him walk in.
thinking.
Something memorable. See how I can pronounce it? Yeah.
Hey, let's not. No.
Yeah, so something memorable that has stuck with me is that like are you talking about like a life lesson?
No, literally
or-
anything. It can be anything at all. Like just a random quote that has stuck with you to
Okay,
this
so
day.
a quote.
Like literally
I don't know
anything. It
any
could be helpful.
quotes.
It doesn't matter.
something helpful. I mean, like, I guess just like be yourself. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forget what I was gonna say.
It's okay.
Mine's not really advice, but there's the thing I think about every time I'm having a bad day. I was on a flight back from Raleigh, North Carolina, back to Boston, and I was sitting there, and it was the first time I'd ever sat on a plane by myself. And I was sitting with this older woman. She was lovely. I don't know her name, but she was great. We talked the entire plane ride, and at the end of the ride, we were like getting up and just getting ready to leave. She's like, I'll remember you. You're gonna do great things, and I'll look out for you. And
That's so sweet.
that was so sweet.
That's so
She made me
nice.
feel so good about myself in an hour and a half, and it like gave me a confidence boost for the next ever. Like, I still think about her all the time. It
Aw.
was the sweetest thing ever. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roof, do you have any questions you'd like to ask right now, like off the top of your head? Because I want to get
Here,
onto the
I'm looking at the
Cybertruck
questions.
topic. Cybertruck time.
Please. Here, I
Out
just
of-
saw this one. What is your biggest pet peeve?
I have a lot.
Oh, it's okay.
Sigh.
I mean, like, can it be anything?
Yeah.
So, like, okay, I have a lot, but I'm only gonna go over like one or two.
Speed round.
So I'm gonna go over one at home. Like, so basically, in my house, like, I really, really, really hate it when people just like eat something, right? And they like just leave their like plate or bowl like on the kitchen counter. It really annoys me, 'cause the counter, it's all like smooth and it's just like nice, and then someone puts like their dirty bowl with like half-eaten macaroni in it. And
Oh.
like they could have just put it in the sink, but they put it on the counter. Something else that really annoys me that isn't at home is like I hate it when people like purposely step on the back of your shoe.
Oh
Mm.
my
Oh
gosh. My friend Alice, she flat tired me 8 times today.
I think
saw
that was
that.
a direct attack at me, and I would like to formally apologize.
Oh. That's really nice.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
One thing that I know I am guilty of, but it still like annoys me, is like when people don't appreciate other people's music taste.
True that. True that. True that.
So like, I think I have really good taste in music, but when people tell me my music taste is awful, I don't like it.
Like, oh my gosh, I remember I was on Shuffle and this one kid from camp, he was like listening with like one of my earpods in, and then we just swiped on K-pop and he was like, ugh, what is this?
Oh,
Oh.
I feel like
Don't diss. Do
I'm
not
not
diss.
gonna, I'm not gonna. But I feel like in anything, this applies to anything. If you have an opinion, you're allowed to have it.
Keep it to yourself.
Well, you don't need to keep it to yourself, but you can't. You shouldn't, and you can't force it on other people.
Yes,
Yeah,
oh my
true.
gosh.
Because like, you can think whatever you want to think. Just don't make it anybody else's problem.
He kept on like
Yeah.
trying to skip it on my playlist. He was like, skip, skip. What is this? What is this? I was like, oh man.
Oh,
Oh.
that was so annoying.
And then another one is when I do this too. Like all these things that I don't like, I do myself. But anyway, when people start a sentence and they don't finish it, because I'm really nosy and I want to know what the rest of the sentence was.
Like if I could just start talking, then I.
Yeah. Like, because I want to know so bad what the end of that sentence was, especially if I'm like interested in what they're talking about. And then either they forgot or they just don't want to finish the sentence. It just annoys me.
Yeah, that's so real.
I feel like you've done that to me multiple times.
Want to know what my biggest pet peeve is?
Yes.
That one meme where it goes, "You're gonna love our pizza."
Stop. Oh
What?
Yes.
no.
Oh my god.
No.
This guy on
Huh?
TikTok, his name is Brick.
We
He
just
keeps
got
on
8 free pizzas.
He goes, "You're gonna love our pizza," and everyone today in school they were quoting it, and oh my gosh, I felt like I was gonna like pass away.
Oh, it's stuck in my head. You should have said
Why have
that.
I never seen this?
No.
I'll show
Like I've
Yeah, we're
barely
all
seen
chronically
like
online. Not you though.
Luz.
Like-
Luz.
I always keep hearing people say random things in school.
Like,
Like
what the shish
I
kebab?
keep like that.
Shish
Or
kebab?
like you're gonna love our pizza. I kept hearing kids do that today, and I had no idea what that meant.
Always showing him a video. You're gonna love our pizza.
I can't.
You're gonna love our pizza.
I know
gonna
that
love our
guy. I've seen that guy before.
Oh my gosh. Mm, ooh, I have a good one. A good sentence you use to keep the conversation going. Tommy, put the phone away.
Put it down.
Put the phone
Chronically
down.
online.
Put
Oh my
it
gosh.
down.
He's showing me. You
What was that? Wait, what was that? I wasn't even paying attention.
Chase, could you repeat that?
It was, what's a good sentence you use to keep a conversation going?
So,
Is that it?
I mean, it's not really a sentence, but like, I don't know. I don't really.
Okay.
I have two. Well, I can think of one on the spot, and I'll think of the other while I'm talking. If it's over text, my favorite thing to do is say, "What you doing?"
What What you you doing? doing?
Yeah, if you say WYD, and then they respond, you're gonna get a conversation topic out of it.
WYD, you better hit me with an HEY.
I love that song.
Um,
No, but like, if you say what you doing, they'll tell you what they're doing, and then based off of that, you can like build a conversation. It's my favorite thing.
Oh my gosh, every time I try to do that, I always get too embarrassed and I never do it.
Nah,
Oh.
it works.
Yo.
Yeah.
Especially if
works.
I want to like keep talking to the person, but I can't think of anything to talk about. If I just say what you doing, then I get infinite conversation topics.
Whoa.
And
Yay.
then if I'm in person, I'll kind of just like make something up.
It's like, what are you doing later today? Or you busy? Or like,
No, but like
what's your favorite microwave brand?
if I was talking to Liam, and I forgot like what we were talking about, and the conversation's fizzling, but I'm not done yet, I would remember the last conversation we had, and like pick something out of it. Like if we were talking about how your Minecraft world was like great last week, I'm gonna be like, so how's your Minecraft world? And then, boom, just like that.
Boom
This
shakalaka.
is conversation topics with Tommy 101. You're welcome.
With the boom. Boom. Okay, Liam. Go.
Your turn.
I thought I already went.
So. So.
I have to think. It's just like asking like broad questions or something. Like, how are you feeling? Or like
Do you like
asking a question and then like saying why.
What?
Oh my gosh. You guys want to know what I do? I just
What do you
throw in a
do?
boom shakalaka or a Sigma boy. Oh.
No,
Boom
That's crazy.
shakalaka. Wubba dubba dub dub.
it's not from Rick and Morty.
Yes. It is from Rick and Morty, guys.
I kept spinning
It's okay,
spinning in
Tommy.
the chair.
Okay, I'll remind you next time.
Guys, how do we feel about Tesla Cybertrucks?
Oh,
I think
no.
they're ugly.
I think we should skip this topic because I don't like.
Let's vote.
How do I say this without getting canceled? I don't like any of the politics around them, but me personally, I think they look awesome.
Cybertrucks look
You're
like cardboard
wrong.
boxes that are like squished.
But have you seen the inside?
Oh yeah.
I saw this one
They're
and
fire,
it was okay, I'm going to get canceled. But like it was furnished, like they had wood panels that like it was made to whoa. It was made to look like wood panels on the inside, and it looked really cool. And it was like all white and matte white. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
No. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Never mind. We can't. I don't think we can talk about this.
Okay. Next topic, Bruce. What do you got?
What I got.
When I'm running for president one day, they're gonna pull up this interview and be like, "He likes Cybertrucks. Get him out of here."
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Alright.
please don't.
Alright, stop.
Okay, my question. What do you like to do in your free time?
Archery.
Boom!
I expected
get
that.
this guy out of
Shameless
here.
plug. Yeah, my archery team. I could do archery 2 or 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah, Riverside Archers.
Tommy,
Yeah,
you're
Riverside.
sitting in
And-
the chair.
Theater. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And theater. I love theater. And also, I have an Xbox. It's great.
I mean, at least you just spend your time inside the house all the time, right? Do you?
No, I love being outside.
That's not
Okay,
true.
Yeah, there. Oh.
Walking and biking are the best, especially on a day where it's like, okay, 68 degrees is the perfect temperature and nothing can change my mind.
Okay.
That's not true. 68's not the perfect temperature.
Ooh, guys,
It's-
say hi to Sal, by the way.
Sal.
Hi,
Where's
Sal.
Yeah, he's
oh,
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Hi, Sal and Annalise.
Is he in the chat?
I don't know. He just texted it in our group chat. Whatever. Anyways, stop.
Do
We're
it.
not
No,
bringing
Sal, do
this
it.
up
No,
again,
I'm telling
bro.
him. I'm telling him.
Oh my gosh! Right before we started recording, he was like flexing his arms, just like I should comment using my own account, being like, "Ooh, where'd he get those chiseled arms?" And then
Someone
he'd
comment
bring it
that
up during
for
like
Tommy.
the interview, bro, and that'd be all he'd talk about.
That's funny.
What was the question?
What do you like to
Oh.
do in your free time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. We all get
Um,
distracted.
I like to, I like to talk with my friends a lot. Yeah.
we know.
Like, what's that, what's that
No,
mean?
we're not
What's that
competing
mean?
right now,
I'm playing.
Chase.
I'm playing.
Like to play video games? Yeah. Yeah, with Tommy. Yeah.
That's the third high five of the day.
Yeah.
Can we get a high five counter on?
I really
High
like
five.
biking. It's a lot of fun. My bike broke.
I
Oh,
forgot.
Like,
Over
6
COVID,
years
I
old.
forgot how to ride my bike.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I can skateboard.
I need a new
You
bike.
still have to teach me.
Okay. We're
Okay,
gonna
wait,
move
hold
on
on.
to some hard hitters next.
What's that mean?
How do you aspire to improve/impact the world?
Silence?
Let the president go.
guys, what was the question?
How do you
you-
aspire to improve/impact the world?
I want to do something memorable that people are gonna look back and be like, that thing that he did, that was pretty cool. And I'm glad that he did that. That's all I want.
I want to give everyone 1 billion Robux.
That's nice.
Okay, Chase.
I mean, I
That's
wanna,
really
like,
nice.
I want to just do something that people remember was good. 'Cause there's too much bad.
Like Obama?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows Obama.
Yeah.
I don't know what Obama did, but I just know him.
Obama was the president.
Yeah, but
We love the good.
yeah, he's Obama.
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Okay, Liam, your turn. How do you aspire to impact/improve the world?
I wanna maybe
Maybe
Maybe a little bit. This and that.
So hurry up.
It's okay. I'm sorry, Liam. It's okay.
Are we all
So,
talking
like,
no thing?
what's that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
Maybe leaving having famous quote. I should probably stop spinning in the chair. I can't speak. Like having some kind of famous quote, I don't know, Like,
what
like,
people
goes
know
up
me
always
because-
comes down.
yeah, people know me because I said something really important that was really inspiring,
Like the
know,
I have a dream speech.
yeah,
Yes.
like
Yes.
when you die, you want people to have you ever had those thoughts when you die you want people to be affected, remember? Tommy wanted to say something.
If I can get on the top of the Google search results when you look for inspirational quotes, if my words are put there with a nature picture in the background, I will have made it in life.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I think we've all seen those videos. Yeah, I think we've all seen those videos.
The way I want to make it in life is I want to make a Roblox game, and I'm gonna give away all the proceeds of Robux that I make to everyone.
How many Robux?
Really nice.
I don't know. Hopefully, at least I give everyone 1 Robux.
But then that Robux wouldn't have any value 'cause it's something
No,
everyone
I
has.
gave it to them. It has value 'cause I gave it to them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you see that? Sal just said, I want Riz up Tommy. And also, hi, Annalise. She said, I want shout out.
Okay. Anyways, next
okay.
question.
Getting carried
What
away.
does
Sal,
your
anytime.
mental health mean to you?
What does mental health mean to you?
Yeah. Specifically yours, but you know, if you don't want to share that, that's okay. Mental health is different for everyone. So,
Like, okay, so what it means to me is just how you feel in general and how you feel about yourself. It's very important to feel good about yourself. Feel good. Yeah, and if you feel bad, you should probably talk to someone.
woohoo!
Clap.
Yeah. That's going to be the quote.
With the nature music in the background. Sorry, what was it exactly? The question? What
You're
does-
gonna actually make
What
me
does
cry.
your
What's up with
mental
you guys
health mean
forgetting
to you?
questions?
my mental health.
That's what your chair.
Thank you. I think I'm a lot better at like managing it than I used to be, and I'm like just happier, you know. I have good strategies for how to deal with something if it's not going well, or if I'm like sad, and I'm happy with myself with all that. That was a bad answer.
Are you Hope Core?
Yes,
Hopecore.
that's with the
Hopecore.
inspirational music in the background.
Hope Core.
Can
Oh
somebody
my God.
please make an edit where it's like the I'll send reference pictures to whoever wants to make it. Text me,
Okay.
and then I'll show you what I want.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes. Do you have a question? Yeah. So we're gonna go back all the way 2020, the quarantine.
Quarantine.
I'm just wondering,
Quarantine.
what did you do during the quarantine?
Nothing.
Oh?
I mean, I didn't do nothing, but I pretty much just like played video games all day. I went outside like when it wasn't like raining, or like I only went outside when there weren't other people outside 'cause I was afraid of dying. You know, I thought I was gonna die.
Oh.
During quarantine, I actually didn't quarantine at all. I just hang out with Lucas and Alice all day. That was like it.
Did you guys ever get COVID?
Ooh, I didn't get COVID during quarantine. I got COVID during the play.
Oh yeah.
I was the one that gave it to everyone.
Oh
Sorry,
no.
guys.
Which play?
The
So
one last year, Rock of Ages. I'm sorry,
got
guys. It's
COVID
all my
last year?
fault.
It's okay, Chase.
Boom.
No.
what? Yeah.
During COVID, I played a lot of Minecraft.
Real.
Like a lot.
Real.
I was on Messenger Kids a lot.
Real.
I did not make a lot of good health decisions.
Oh, real.
Yeah, because
Okay.
nobody was gonna see me for like 2 years, so it was a good time to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I low-key had like this blanket over me, and like whenever I do homework, I'd actually just have the blanket and my Nintendo Switch in the corner. And then
Yeah.
I got caught by my dad once and never did it again.
I know.
Oh.
COVID, the lockdown, I liked it then because I was super introverted, but now that I'm like not introverted, I would never wish for it to happen ever again.
Real.
'Cause I love being around people.
That's
I
so
was the
real.
biggest introvert during quarantine, but then once like 7th grade hit, I became the biggest extrovert ever. Yup. I think I have a good one I was thinking about, but now I have to find it again.
It's okay, Chase.
Ooh, who is someone you admire and why? What?
What?
Oh,
Where I
mama,
didn't hear that.
according to Tommy.
Someone I. Wait, what was the question? Wait,
Oh!
someone. Okay,
Are you just
I'm
gonna keep on forgetting the question?
kidding. I'm kidding. I know the question. It's someone you admire and why. Yeah. Okay. Someone I admire is my dad. Yeah, he's really cool. He's a teacher, so like, he's really good with kids, right? Like, he's really nice. He understands like how you would feel. Like, he can predict me pretty easily. 'cause he's a guidance counselor. Yeah, he's just like he's really nice and really helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
So
That's man.
Tommy.
I look up to my whole family, but specifically my papa, because my papa, my grandpa,
Mhm.
my grandpa, he was a lawyer for like a really long time, and that's what I want to do. You know, something like
I thought
that.
you want to be president.
Well, first step is lawyer, and then you get to
Then
president,
president.
eventually.
Okay.
No, but I look up to him a lot because he has his values in the right place. Puts family over everything. But he's a hard worker, and he's taught me a lot about what it means to be a good person. And I don't know, it's pretty great.
Tommy, when you become president, will you please just carve my name in like a gold-plated plaque and then just put it on your wall so people know that I met you?
How about I put all of your names on Mount Rushmore?
Can you do that?
Can?
I bet I can. On Abraham Lincoln's forehead.
Oh,
Rip Abraham Lincoln. He was
But
my
I'd be
favorite.
the president.
Yeah, but like
Bye-bye.
Who really goes to South Dakota anyway? They're not gonna notice.
I forgot South Dakota was a state.
Too.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, South Dakota.
This whole time I was trying to remember what state it was in, and then it finally came to me. Wait, is it North Dakota? It might be.
Who even
no
lives in
idea.
the Dakotas?
I don't know.
Like, isn't
Who
that
lives
just
in the other
country?
states?
country,
It's
country?
in one of the
Massachusetts.
Dakotas. I know that. It's in South Dakota.
Is it? Fact check.
speaking of like uninhabited states, like what goes on in like those like states and like the northern regions of like
Oh,
or like
potatoes.
like up in Montana, like what's going on up there besides like Far Cry 5?
You know,
Yeah,
I always
besides like Far Cry 5.
I thought Nebraska
what
was in
happens
Europe.
in Montana?
What?
What?
What did Chase just say?
We've been talking about this in civics for a while.
Yeah,
I
we've been
always thought
talking about
Nebraska was in
Nebraska
Europe.
in civics. Did
Hello.
you know that it's the only state to have a unicameral legislator or whatever,
Unicameral.
Yeah.
executive chamber branch? Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Love Nebraska. Yeah. Guys, I really look up to Mr. Hales.
Yes.
Yeah, he's really cool.
If you're watching for some reason, thank you, Mr. Hill.
Yeah, Tommy says thank you if you can't hear him.
Oh yeah.
She said heart.
Oh, I also look up to a ton of the seniors. After seeing Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, it low-key opened my eyes and made me love theater even more than I already do.
Nice.
Real.
I mean, I look up to a lot of people. Like, I look up to my family, everything. But in general, I just look up to everyone who has success, like, reach their goals in life. Like, if you don't feel seen, I see you. Like, great job for, like, reaching your goal and everything.
We
Like,
love
I'm
you,
so
goal
happy.
achievers.
Yeah.
Rufay, do you have any other questions?
Are you more like, okay, are you more like a morning or a night person? Oh, yeah, that's your.
Oh, you're spinning.
I'm a
You
night
don't.
person. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
I'm a night person.
I'm a night
Night.
person. I do most things during the night. Like I do my homework. Yeah, I eat dinner at night. Yeah.
I was just looking at you.
So I play video games at night because like most of the time I can't during the day. Yeah.
Oh, did we?
Tommy.
I remember in another
Do you wanna have
episode
the
we
mic?
covered that my
you want me
bedtime
to
was
have
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
can
give
have
it
it.
a mic.
Thanks, Liam. I hate mornings. I hate them. Actually,
Gasp.
I'm a morning person in the summer, and I'm a night person in everywhere else.
Everywhere
Real.
else.
Um,
Okay.
I love staying up late when I'm not supposed to. I love blowing off my English papers to play video games, and I do all of that at night. But in the summer, the best feeling in the entire world is getting up a little bit early, going outside and like just sitting in the fresh air, and like it is. Have you never tried it? All right,
That's
we're gonna
nice.
try it.
There's so many good
We're gonna try
trails
it
in
this year.
Maynard. Oh my gosh.
I know Maynard, Maynard has one of the best like walking routes
Yeah.
in I think anywhere.
Yeah.
live next to one of them. Like,
If we
Like-
don't know, I roller skate and skateboard, and I've roller skated down a ton of trails. Really fun.
I live next to like the really, like that really big trail that goes through like all of Maynard. Yeah, the rail trail. I live like, it's like, I don't know, what's it called? It's like it goes through the woods. It's not like the big long one that goes through the woods. I live next to that. Like I live across the street from that one, but there's like this other one that's like near that gas station. You guys know the gas station across from Russell's? Yeah. I live near that trail. Is that
Oh,
the
are we
rail trail or is
doxing?
that-
Are we
I know
doxing?
No. You do?
Yeah, when we hung out once with Kyrie and then her parents dropped you off.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wait, was I there? I think I was there. Was I,
think
there?
you
I
were
don't
there.
remember.
Yes,
Oh
you
yeah,
were.
is that when it was raining?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and my
was.
scooter. My
Your
scooter.
Oh, yeah.
scooter.
I remember that.
My electric scooter.
Okay.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you could have the world's attention for 5 minutes, telepathically or physically, what would you say? Um.
What? I'm thinking. I would just try to motivate everyone. Try to like explain that like everyone is equal.
Real.
Like just positive things.
Real.
Okay.
Tommy.
I think genuinely the most simple and like effective thing would just to say to be kind, because we really need that. We really need people to just be nice to each other, because if people are nice to each other, a lot of the things in the world that everybody hates wouldn't happen. So I don't get why we can't just stop being mean.
Yeah. You gotta start being nice to each other, guys. Like being more nice.
Be nice. It's a good thing.
Like honestly, it's not funny. Like being
Mean.
mean to others.
Like honestly, a lot of people are only mean because people are mean to them or like have done bad things.
Yeah, it's a
like,
cycle.
you know?
So if you break it by just being nice, then it won't happen anymore.
Yeah, that's we're like I'm a nice person advocate.
Real.
If we don't know, I'm extremely extroverted. And whenever the telethon happens, I always help out in the ways I can, like running cameras or
Yeah.
I every telethon I bake cupcakes.
They're delicious.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Very.
Oh, I'm so sad I didn't get to do mango cupcakes this year.
It's okay.
Yeah. Maybe next year. Huh? Ooh, yeah, we do only have 4 minutes left, so how about we just we do have a few like closers. We only have 4 closers,
You
so
can
let's
ask
just
that.
speed run these before we go. Okay. Oh wait, no, we already did some of these closers. Okay. What was your favorite part of today's episode?
I really liked talking about childhood memories. That was a really, really great question. Thank you guys.
Very nice.
I really liked like when we got sidetracked because yeah, like talking about like Montana and like South Dakota and I don't know,
Mount
engraving our
Rushmore.
names and Mount Rushmore. Thought that was funny.
Ruth, they're at the bottom by the way if you want to ask the second to last one.
Okay. What can people do to learn more about you?
To learn more about me, we'll go to my website. I'm just kidding. I don't have one. Now I need to make a website. No, well, if you don't know me and you want to know me, just say hi, because I will say hi back.
Real.
Just a simple hi.
Just talk to me, like I'm not afraid of having a conversation.
Fourth high five coming up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bang.
That was number 4.
I think we have time for one more question before our closing question. So, I'm looking. Ooh, what is your opinion on global warming?
Oh. Global warming.
I don't want to get canceled, but
How can
So-
you get canceled? for
I don't
that?
know, 'cause I think people have been canceled for giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's really bright in here. I think global warming is very bad. Like I don't know what else you wanted me to say.
Agree.
I don't like how all those like polar bears, you know, the polar bears, penguins,
Okay.
Okay.
they don't have anywhere to go once all of our ice caps melt. They're gonna move into our homes, like those growler bear things. You know, they're terrifying. Polar bears and grizzly bears are like
Polar
the two most
bears.
deadly types of bears, and they have a child now, and it's like a whole other species. And yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
They got rid of all of the little bit of nice in both of the bears, and they're just aggressive and mean and terrifying. And if you see a growler bear, hide. Global warming.
It's either
Yeah.
you play dead or run. Like,
Yeah.
what are we supposed to do? Cry? Like,
Run.
hello?
What about global warming? I think that everybody can take steps to make a little bit of change, and if everybody makes a little bit of an effort, a little bit of effort's gonna happen.
A little can go a long way.
Real.
Yep.
Last question of
Last
today. Did you guys enjoy being mic'd up?
I
Yeah.
enjoyed it so much. Thank you guys so much for having me. And
Really
Liam.
fun.
Yeah.
Finally, after 5 months, we did
I-
it.
I will come back on
Yes.
whenever you ask me to, and I'm not busy.
We'll probably end up getting Max Hotchmith. We had his sister on before.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This was a great experience. I like talking, so I'm glad I get to do on TV.
We know.
Thank you for
Very
having me.
fun.
Oh yeah, I also had a lot of fun. Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. There's not much more to be said.
It was really nice
Number
having you guys
7?
here.
I think it's 8.
Here we go. 8,
9.
10.
Boom.
Thank you, Minecraft gamers, for watching this
Oh,
episode of
no.
Mic'd Up. We're sorry that we couldn't get any out in the past few months because we've been really busy, especially with like theater and stuff.
Yeah.
But thank you, Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox gamers, for watching this. Me and Ruth wish you a goodbye, and so do our guests. So bye,
Yeah.
Sigma boy.
Bye.